It is with great honor that I introduce the 2019 Valedictorian. You can start clapping it up, you know what it is. Headed to Cornell University in the fall to study. Wait, I did say Cornell University to study food science. Put your hands together for the calm and steady, never let the city sweat, Dave Allen.
Good afternoon, Eagle family. Life is a journey and can be challenging, even at its best moments. Few of us really know what goes on in a person's life, except for that person, or maybe if someone else has gone through similar events that are difficult to wrestle with. Usually, we feel alone in those moments. The challenges of life's journey are even more evident today within the animal kingdom. I want to talk about one animal in particular because it is symbolic of us. The one animal in the United States that is loved by all but understood by few is the bald eagle, which is a symbol of freedom for our country. Sure, eagles in general, like the human race, are a species that appears to be doing perfectly fine and thriving all over the world. But bald eagles themselves are a species that has only recently began to thrive again in our present day. Being classified as an endangered species isn't something that happens overnight. There had to be some sort of wrongdoing that led to the bald eagle's near extinction. In the late 1800s, the bald eagles went through many hardships in their ecosystems. And for many decades, the bald eagle was often shot at because they were a perceived threat to chickens, lambs, and domestic livestock that people needed for food. But in reality, those bald eagles were merely preying on fish within their own natural food chain. It wasn't until 1962 when Congress passed the Bald and Golden Eagle Protection Act, which prohibited killing, selling, or possessing all parts of this bird. Eagle feathers are believed to be sacred artifacts, and for years, people gathered them in whichever way they could, despite the hardships to the eagles themselves. Some fallen birds that could have been rescued had their feathers removed while they were still alive. I can't imagine the pain those eagles went through. Animals suffer just as humans suffer, and that is why I've chosen to honor flying eagles in my speech and to talk about the living eagles among us in this hall. Many of you may be wondering how exactly this relates to our lives. This bird's journey is about suffering and hardship. Throughout this country's history, young African American men have been viewed as less than human and denied the crucial right to an exceptional education. Due to the exceptional efforts of the men of the Eagle Foundation, all Eagle Academy schools are helping to eliminate this tragedy. Across the nation, young African American men have had the least success when it comes to high school graduation rates. But the Eagle Academy makes sure that almost all the young men not only graduate, but also start on the path to success by attending college. Some of you may have had less than ideal experiences or have had to face certain hardships. I know that I have. And hardships can come in many different shapes and sizes. During my 8th grade year, my goal was to attend Food and Finance High School. Once the high school application came out, I was ecstatic. Food and finance was at the top of my list, and I was sure I would get in. I felt I'd done everything an exceptional student should have done. It was my belief that someone who did everything they were supposed to, and more, should be given the opportunity to continue their education at the school of their choice. So when the high school application results came back, although I felt positive they would accept me, I was dead wrong. Subsequently, I was devastated. Instead, I attended the Eagle Academy for Young Men of Southeast Queens. Entering into the 9th grade, I remained disappointed over the loss of my first choice school. You see, I just couldn't see the value of going to a school that was not food and finance. I thought that school would help me accomplish my singular goal, to be immersed in the field of my choice. Everything else seemed like a waste of time, frankly. And at that time, I was unable to see that attending Eagle would, in fact, make me into the person I am proud to be today. Going to Eagle Academy taught me many things. First, it taught me how to make the most out of a not-so-ideal situation. Secondly, it gave me the opportunity to learn about so many other things that I actually needed, such as how to be persistent and dedicated to my studies. But most of all, I came to discover many things about myself that I never knew before. It was eye-opening, for sure. And now, I can honestly say, I greatly value the time I spent at Eagle Queens. Our school's name, Eagle Academy, is a place where we are held safe from harm and protected from the harsh elements of the world. From disbelief about our ability to succeed, protected from personal criticism, society's doubts about our ability to earn college degrees, and doors that have formerly been closed to the very right of life, liberty, and freedom. Instead, through the Eagle Academy, we are invited onto the road of success, onto our adult lives. In truth, the creation of the Eagle Network has been our sanctuary, a place to learn about ourselves and others, to absorb knowledge and develop strategies for our future success. It's been a monumental gift for which I am most grateful. Here, we are admitted by generous admissions teams, taught by responsible teachers, and nourished by the kindness of so many people who we've had the privilege to encounter every day. Their kindness worked magic on us, making us respond with grace and respect. There was no negativity here, just collaboration. There was no rejection, only acceptance. And so, this cultural atmosphere of kindness and support made us who we are today, confident and caring, in classrooms filled with our brothers. That is the experience we had in the Eagle Academy of Southeast Queens. And that I will be eternally grateful for. As we get ready to move on, I want to say, remain grateful for all you've had graduating class in 2019. Express gratitude for all you'll be given on this day and every day in the future. Today is a new liftoff for us, and make the best of it. Remain the mighty eagle you were named after. Fly high and be proud throughout your lives, Eagles. I wish you all the luck in the world.